I don't want to watch too long of a video. He gonna die. I'll get the location. Like my friends were calling me Tismala. I didn't appreciate that because like every time I see, all right, we can watch this video. This is the one I want to watch. You know they took the method off of YouTube. Hold on. So now we gotta watch ads, and maybe I have to pay for YouTube Premium. But I'm in my own place now. So unless you guys give me money, I can't pay for YouTube Premium. All right, $5.99. $5.99. All right. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. This is Scott the Wash. Shout out to Scott. All right. So what we're looking at here. I remember when this video dropped. Hold on, push my chair back a little bit. I remember when this video dropped, and he was telling like he can't like wipe his shit. So like like if it got to that point, the poop in his butt has crusted up already. The poop in his butt has crusted up, and that like he fucking stinks. Like he wears the same Rockaware hoodie. Like you see that in almost every video. And like the copious amounts of food he's eating. And then like you can tell he just doesn't wash up. Like you can just tell water's never touched him. Which is disgusting. Like the fact that we have a video of him doing that is disgusting. It's honestly disgusting. It's insane. Hold on, should I put my camera?
Meet Tismala Hood Legend, or if you prefer his real name, Terrell Earl. Over roughly a year and a half, this man from the Bronx turned daily eating videos into a TikTok phenomenon.
Every day we eat good.
Every day we eat good. Today we got 2 hash browns, McDonald's.
Quench my thirst.
Quench my thirst. Yo, when I tell you, like now, like people be saying like every day we eat good. I'm not gonna say it's because of me, but like a lot of the time when I'm eating food, like I'll catch myself saying like every day we eat good, especially around people. Every day we eat good, and like you can't deny that's kind of iconic now. Like it's like every day we eat good. You get what it just rolls off the tongue like you get what I mean? Like it's kind of tough.
TikTok god of gluttony, next to the likes of Jay Bulin.
Jay Bulin, but that's the thing. I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot. Jay Bulin is like he's a fake demon. He's not true to this eating stuff because it's like he's basically he was copying off of Tismala to get clout, right? He was riding on Tismala's coattails, which is like I don't know how you could possibly do that, right? Tismala took the bait, and then what happened? He got a platform, and now Jay Bulin is improving his life. From the last time, that's from the last time I heard about him, right? And it's crazy. It's crazy. Now Jay Bulin is set up for life. Jay Bulin is set up for life now because Tis fucking sucks. Like Tis is like real like I'm a loser. I'm okay with that. Jay Bulin is LARPing. He's LARPing. He's not like Tismala maxing. And before we go into Rich uses LARP too much, you're using LARP wrong. LARP means live action role play, right? And I'm using LARP as a synonym for poser. Jesus Christ. Crazy.
Go ahead, touch your toes, baby. Pop it on them hoes, baby. Say they fucking with us, I doubt that, boy.
But the difference between both men is that Tismala has a strange and depressive twist to his food addiction. Tismala hates finishing his food because he'd be wanting to go back in time to relive the moment, but at the same
which
time,
is crazy.
death coming.
Cause I be eating sometimes. Like I realize, like yo, I love the taste of food. Not to the point where it's like I gotta eat past like when I'm full, cause I don't like feeling uncomfortable after I eat. You get what I'm saying? Like I like feeling satiated, but like eating past the point where it's like, damn, I can't eat no more, fucking sucks. But I do just love eating food. I like, this is gonna sound weird. This is gonna sound real weird. But I like when food, like, I love the taste of food and when it like goes down my gullet. You get what I'm saying? Like, I like that sensation. Don't take that out of context. But it's like, yo, I really enjoy eating food. And like, you can tell I've gotten so much bigger. Like, if you look at like the last stream I've done, or the last video on his second channel, and like now, like damn, this nigga gained weight. Like, and it's crazy. I'm getting back in the gym on Tuesday because I don't think the gym is gonna be open on Monday, because it's Memorial Day. But yeah, it like it's so bad too because it's like you need food to survive. And now, like when I went food shopping today, I made sure I bought stuff that was like more like it would still satiate me and it still tastes good, but it isn't like a fucking burger or like the flatbread pizzas I got the first week of me living here because I knew it'd just be quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I got chicken and I have to make rice. That's why I said I needed a measuring cup earlier in the stream because I don't have any fucking cups. So, yeah, I need a cup.
He's a hazard to himself, yet he never stops eating in titanium.
Every day we eat good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sandwiches.
And there's no way, it's like no way humanly possible that someone can eat that much food. But he does it. And it's crazy. Like, it's just so insane. Like, one of those sandwiches. I would say one of the long roll sandwiches, maybe if I'm like on a real hungry day and I'm just drawing, I eat like a whole long roll and like half of like a regular size sandwich. One of the square ones. That's crazy. It's crazy that he's able to like just, you know, and his poops probably smell like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to imagine that. And look at his head. Like, what bothers me the most about Tismallah, one, the breathing. Like, that pisses me off. That pisses me off so much. But then, the top of his head, he needs a haircut. Tismallah needs a haircut. And it's like, yo, like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell he doesn't wash his hair just, like, based off of, like that. Like, just the way he operates. Like, his hair is going, like, boom and a boom straight out. So his gaps in between. And it's just, like, him going to sleep, he'll lay down. And, like, I don't even think he, like, puts water on it. Like I said, I don't think he showers. So it's, like him just, like, waking up. And he just, like, and that's it. That's it. And he don't care because he doesn't give a fuck. He lives in a homeless shelter. That's crazy.
Check his YouTube channels, where he has less than 5,000 subscribers combined, or his TikTok.
Is this video AI, by the way? Vlade. Hold on. Vlade21. Go to channel. Yo, this is Ed.
What began as one of the most talked about relationships on 90 Day Fiancé.
I don't know. Because he has, like...
I'm not coming on Saturday.
He has, like, AI accent. You get what I'm saying?
Cash.
Like real monotone.
With his over 100.
Fuck. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. I'm terrible. Sorry. Mañana cano, una segunda, onda, una cara, sorry. All right. Go ahead.
His life literally depends on it. And the fun fact is, his life really does.
And it's crazy, because it's like, once you start eating that amount of food, like, you can't just stop eating that amount of food cold turkey. Like, you can't just, hold on, let me move the camera over. You can't just stop. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, your body is already, like, accustomed to, like, eating that much. You know what I mean? So, like, he's going to go through withdrawals of shit that he needs to survive, which is insane. Like, the idea of, like, damn, I'm addicted to food. I'm addicted to something that nourishes me. Something that, like, I literally can't live without. Like, something essential has become a vice. That is so bizarre to me. That is so bizarre. Because, like, it not bizarre as in, like, damn, I don't know how it can happen. Just bizarre as in, like, damn, that's how life goes. Because too much of anything good is, like, too much of anything is detrimental. Like, I always believe that. Like, yes, like, any good thing, like, too much money can be detrimental. Too much food, detrimental. Was too many girls, detrimental. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything should be had in moderation. And it's crazy. It's crazy that it's gotten to this point for this guy.
If I wipe nowadays, then my butt is too big.
Unlike, sorry, you see videos like this, and you feel bad for him, because it's like there's clearly like something inside of him that's like, damn, I don't want to live like this. I don't want to be like this. You know what I'm saying? But it's like he's forced to do that because like his own subconscious, his own like mental state is like, damn, you gotta eat food, because people are validating it through, you know, views, follows, donations. He's getting money from this. But like it's like him literally, quite literally destroying his life. Like he's getting all this good validation, but it's quite literally like it's going to kill him. It's going to kill him. And the fact that it's gotten to this point, it's like, damn, like, does he even try to reverse what's already been done? Like, it'd be hard, right? It'd be insanely difficult for him to change his life around from this point, but it's still doable. But I feel like when you look at that mountain of shit that you got to do, it's like, damn, can I really conquer this? And that's just not like a Tismala thing. That's not just him. It's like that's an everybody thing. You get what I'm saying? And it's like you get like you want to do this thing so bad, right? But then you look at the requirements, or you look at like the steps to get there, and it's like, damn, this is much more work than I thought. And then you realize it's like, damn, do I even want to do this? But if you want it bad enough, you're gonna climb the mountain. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want it bad enough, you're gonna do whatever it takes to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like that shows how much you want it. You know what I'm saying? And like depending on like where you stop, that's the level, like how much you wanted it. You know, if you stop halfway, that's all you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like Tismala has to want to get there all the way. He has to have some sort of like unwavering resolve to like become a decent human being again. Like I said, it's possible, but it's like it's so much easier just living in the shelter, eating fucking food, and jerking off in the shelter. You get what I'm saying?
Clean, I would have to lay down on the floor.
Let me put this in 2x speed, so we're not so I'm not yapping.
Up inside when I'm laying on the floor.
Is it all for content, or is this him being his very authentic self? Honestly, the lines are very blurry.
I'm not gonna lie, God has to be on my side because I nearly just
Yeah.
pooed in my pants. You know what I'm saying?
Tismala centered his everyday content around food, and when he could have made the most out of it by earning cool cash for his content, he blew everything up in his own face. Tismala burned bridges with multiple content creators by demanding outrageous sums of money for collaborations, and there are more questionable decisions this guy has made.
And it's crazy because like you can tell like there's some sort of like self-awareness, right? Like he really does expect people to pay $4,000 to collab with them, right? And some people are just gonna pay that because it's like, oh, let me get on Tismala's stream. Like they can afford the premium of Tismala coming on stream. But it's like, damn, like he knows he's not gonna be able to get a job, or he doesn't want to get a job, right? And so like he's just like damn, I'm gonna make money any way I know how. And right now it's just like begging people, sending these absurd prices to collab. You know, if he said like, oh, I'll do $500 per collab, like that's reasonable. Even for somebody like him, like that's reasonable. You know how much money he would probably make just off the fact that like, you know, people that's affordable. I wouldn't pay no $500 fucking dollars to hang out with Tismala's stink ass, but I'm sure people would stoop that low for content, you know, and I'm sure he would make a profit off of it. But $4,000, how many people are willing to pay $4,000 fucking dollars to hang out with this fat? Sorry, that was rude. That was malicious. I'm sorry. But this guy's a loser. This guy's a loser.
On his own side of the internet.
We're gonna pay you a couple $100 to do a Discord segment, and the first thing you said is you need $14,000.
Which is crazy.
$14,000 that you see daily is the amount of calories you consume.
You know what I hate? You know what I hate about like this? Not even, this isn't just like a T-Banks thing. Just like you know the creators adjacent to him. Like he'll say something and they'll have the soundboard boom. Like he'll do it himself. It's not even like it's so manufactured. It's so inauthentic that it's like, yo, people. It's not even like he's making himself an edit before people are making edits of him, which is insane. So by the time he like comes to clip it, by the time he's going to clip it, it's like he doesn't have to do any work because like all the sound effects are fucking there. All he has to do is the bare minimum is press upload at that point. It's crazy. It's crazy how like little shit like that, like you're just able to streamline content and push out content as fast as possible when you do like tiny stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm not saying the second channel is like the most high effort content ever, because essentially I'm doing the same thing, right? I just chop this up and I send it out like Little Caesars. Like if I had to compare my channels to restaurants, right? This is Little Caesars. You come in, you get your little slop, right? I'm not even going to hate on Little Caesars though, because I had Little Caesars last week. It was busting, right? The wings were fucking atrocious though. But you come in, you get your pizza, you get your fix, and you leave. It's quick content, just stuff to entertain you in the time being. Nothing I'm saying right now in the second channel is like transformative. I wouldn't even say transformative. That's a bad word. I feel like the content is transformative now, but it isn't groundbreaking. I'm not reinventing the wheel, right? I'm not adding any commentary that isn't necessarily substantive. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like, damn, like this guy's a genius. You know, it's just like me. It's just me reacting, right? And I feel like reaction content is like, I'm not gonna say it's the worst thing on the planet, but it is a necessary evil, right? I think so. But then when we get to the main channel, it's like I wouldn't say it's a 5-star restaurant, right? I'm not gonna get on my high horse there. But I would equate that to like a sit down restaurant, to where it's like, okay, people are actually making the food, people are actually, you know, importing the goods, people are you know, coming out to take your order, you know, you have a server. It's a much nicer experience, and I feel like I try my best to differentiate the two. Like this is just solely like, oh, me IRL, me just doing like very fast, quick content that people can watch, versus like something I put a lot more thought in, something I actually like. I want my opinions to matter in this side, in this restaurant, you know. And it's like you know, I think there's room for both on the platform. But this is crazy. This is like that. The type of efficiency this guy's doing is insane.
Tismala had made headlines for ending up homeless after a dispute with his own brother over food.
So the weirdo named Anthony Earl, my so-called brother, he took off the handle on the front door. What he's implying is as if he's trying to keep me in a dungeon. As if he won't get murdered.
Which is crazy. Like, that's crazy. Because, like, when you, like, he's willing to kill his own brother. He's willing to kill his own brother over food. And the fact that he's okay with it, the fact that he's so dead-ass serious, is concerning. It's concerning because it's like, oh my, that's just shit. But it's like, yo, the fact that he's willing to go that far, even if he doesn't really mean it, right? Do I think Tismala has it in his heart to kill his brother? I don't know, right? But at the same time, it's like, yo, the fact that he's willing to say that over, like, he's clearly angry. He's clearly angry. And food has become a vice for him. Like, food has become like, damn, it's not something I need to survive, I need to nourish myself with. It's something that, like, it's a pleasure now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, and it's gotten that bad.
So I just called in the cops for the homicide of Gary Earl. Let them know that I did it.
Did he actually kill him?
He also recorded himself dancing inside a psychiatric facility.
Oh,
Through all
boy.
these life-changing ordeals, he just kept posting online. Tismala Hood legend is a case of a man losing himself to food in the presence of an audience.
Why is he pooping, dude? And these people are laughing. Like, it. I'm laughing too. I can't even, like, I'm laughing at the fact that it's like this is society. Like, this is just what we've come to. This is fucking Squid Game. This is like people are, I wouldn't say attention starved, but like people are always gonna like look at this kind of shit and just like, man, since it's not happening to me, I'm just gonna fucking laugh and get a hoot out of it when this guy is clearly dying. Like people are willing to laugh and like you know, be okay with the fact that this guy is going through some shit, mind you, of his own accord. Like he's doing it to himself, right? I'm sure countless people have been like, "Yo, Tis, let me help you," and he's just like, "No, I don't." $4,000 to help me, but it's just like, damn, we've gotten to a point where it's like, it's a little dystopian, you know. And the fact that I'm even making content about it is like, that's also dystopian. I'm not even gonna soapbox and make it seem like I'm not a part of the issue when like I'm watching the Tismala pooping video. I'm watching the Tismala pooping video right now on stream. You get what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
Buckle up and make sure you're not eating because you're about to download the full story of one of the internet's strangest characters. Tismallow, or Terrell Earl, grew up on Allerton Avenue in the Bronx, New York. By his own accounts, he was somebody in that neighborhood. But from the way he speaks about this time of his life, it's almost as if he's trying to fit into the hood structure, like in this clip where he's seen smoking and talking nonsense about life in Allerton.
There's stuff you don't hear about, for real. Niggas be like, yo, bro, what's the most dangerous huts? Niggas be going to the most quote-unquote dangerous huts. Niggas never put up to Allerton. The most notary. Feel me? So
It's obvious he was high at that point.
Yo, sorry, I just saw Burger King. Burger King is so fucking good, guys. Oh my god, it's not sponsored. Burger King is so good. So before, hold on, Uber just sent me a notification. I haven't used Uber in like so long. What the hell? Let me look at the stream. Let me see if everything's okay. Hold on, let me see. All right. So Burger King, I've been eating Burger King even though I thought it was disgusting like 5 years ago. Like I eat it, I wouldn't say I eat it consistently now, but before I moved out, I definitely ate Burger King at least like 3 or 4 times a month. Like 3 or 4. Sometimes I would get Burger King twice in the same week because it's so fucking good, dude. Oh my gosh. And they got new buns and new mayo. Oh my gosh. Like I'm just fantasizing. And they had these little jalapeno like bites. Oh my gosh. And they had like cheese in them. There's cheese and jalapenos and they were fried. Like, oh my gosh. Just thinking about it now is like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And my order would be, I would get like a Whopper, but I would remove all the veggies because like I don't like the way the tomatoes taste. I only get tomatoes when I'm ordering a sandwich from Old Nelson. I don't know if you guys have that. Old Nelson is essentially Wawa. If you don't have Wawa, Wawa is like a gas station convenience store like Buc-ee's. If you don't have Buc-ee's, where the fuck do you live? And what was I about to say? I get a Bacon King. What the fuck am I talking about? I get a Bacon King with mayo and barbecue sauce, and I get 8 of the jalapeno poppers, a large fry, and depending on how I'm feeling, before I would say, okay, so I've been on my only water kick, right? I've been on that for a couple of months. So if you would have asked me before that, probably like a diet root beer or a diet Pepsi or a diet Dr. Pepper, just something diet, which is like, is just as awful. Like, why am I drinking soda? So like, it got to a point where, yeah, water is, yeah, like that's all I have in my fridge right now, just water. Somebody told me at work I should get a water filter. Those things are expensive. So I've just been buying bottles and it's like, you know, it's only me in here, so. But yeah, Burger King is so good, guys. Listen, send a subscription my way so I can buy some Burger King. That should be a tier, whatchamacallit, a subscription thing. I should be able to sit on Discord with you while we eat Burger King if you subscribe. Like that should be, oh my gosh, that'd be so tough.
Doesn't automatically make you a hood legend. If anything, it just makes
Is
him
that P?
like a costume and an image he's forcing himself to maintain.
If I'm truly me, there's nothing human.
You can tell how old the Tismala videos are based on his hair growth. Like the videos in his car, wasn't it a point in time where he was like bald? And didn't he have a girlfriend at one point? She was like white, I think, and she was like big. I don't know. I could be tripping.
Bro, I'm a different nigga, bro.
gangster. And when I say I'm a different, y'all niggas consider yourself, y'all wanna call yourself niggas and shit, bro.
The way he spoke about his time in the Bronx was so similar to the way someone might speak about a past life. In one video, he described a confrontation from his high school years where a group of guys approached him not knowing who he was, and his response was to set them straight by calling himself the Big Jack Nigga.
I'm walking across the street from the basketball court near the supermarket in Edenwood, near the KFC or whatever, the Kennedys, the chicken spot and all that. And I'm walking across the street from me, and they facing me, and I'm facing them. But I turn around like this, because they don't know crazy, you know what I'm saying?
He coughed from laughing. It's disgusting.
For me, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it was like, yo, I said, no, I'm the Big Jack.
Tismala believed this was a powerful statement, as if it was supposed to drop Jaws in part C's. But after all the big talk, nothing happened afterwards. Nobody ran or bowed at him. And it makes you wonder what the point of the story was.
Because I don't remember no more how it went. For me, finale, like, niggas ain't touching me, gang, you know what I'm saying?
The whole situation just paints him as an attention seeker with main character syndrome, only that the main character is someone tough from the streets. However, nothing about Tismala reflects the person that he was boasting to be online. Tismala attended...
Yeah, like, every time I see Tismala, it's either him begging, him in that fucking wheelchair, right? He'll be in that wheelchair, and he'll get up and start dancing. He'll get up. Oh, I'm about to do. And then get up. Dance for 30 seconds, and he'll sit back down and end the video, right? Or it's him in that fucking Steam Deck. Him playing Naruto or 2K. Oh no, my controller died. Did it? No, it just turned off with content. Anyway, he'll be playing. I bet you right now. I'll pay the fine. I'll pay $4,000 to get Tismala on stream right now, and I'll fucking whoop his ass in Storm Connections. And I haven't even touched Storm Connections. That's just how confident I am. I only got Storm 4 in my blood, right? And I promise you, I'm cooking Tismala. Oh my gosh.
Broome Community College in New York. And you can find this information on his Facebook page, along with some other posts like references to the hood, sappy self-motivational quotes, thoughts about women, and other self-glazing uploads like this one, where he
Like, what the hell?
himself with the caption, "Went from get your ugly potato ass out of here."
Like, look at how, like, that's him as a young boy, right? Like, normal chubby kid. Hold on, let me pull up my phone. Like, normal chubby kid attire, right? Me and Tismala are one and the same at this point, right? One and the same. And this picture on the right, hey, everybody goes through the picture on the left as young black males, right? But then we get the picture on the right, and he's just a normal individual. He's just a normal individual, right? What the fuck size is he wearing, though? Like, do you see how long his shoes are? But then, like, what happened?
Come here, Daddy. He also shared rap content.
Like, what happened?
Amplifying his image as a hood figure from the Bronx.
Hey, yo, I got some bars for you, man. I said, you ever heard no bite the hand that feeds you? Now when they up, they act like they never need you. See a nigga down and act like it's a see-through.
Like, even this, like, he looks normal. He's just a regular New York nigga, bro. And, like, it's crazy.
I expected too many handouts. Watch you start down you with your hand out.
It wasn't an alarming content by any stretch. The man hadn't yet discovered that his stomach could double as a content strategy. The chronic grunting, the titanium appetite, the spiritual relationship.
Like, again, normal build. He's so mobile here. And it's like, damn, what happened?
That had manifested yet. Tismala was just a young guy on
Ooh,
Facebook
excuse
being
me.
young, but the shift would eventually come when he set foot on TikTok. Before that time, Tismala was an average hustler. In July 2018, he made a Facebook post talking about how he wished to become a truck driver, thinking about getting my CDL license and becoming a truck driver.
And doesn't he already, that was 2018. I'm pretty sure he does have a CDL, right? And so, like, he doesn't use it.
This thought eventually manifested for him, and for a stretch of several years, he held a commercial driver's license and worked as a trucker. This was a job that, done consistently, generates real income. As of the first quarter of 2026, it's estimated to pay over $28 per hour and an annual income of $58,700. And this wasn't even the only job he had going for himself. After trucking, Tismala briefly drove for Uber Eats, where he paid a weekly fee to rent one of their vehicles. And before all of that, he worked at Applebee's. This was Tismala before the shenanigans took over. He had a work history, a skill set, and at various points the potential to have a functional adult life. What he did not have, apparently, was the ability to hold any of that together for long. And as we'll come to understand it as we progress, the reasons for that unraveling were complicated. Somehow, it was rooted in mental health, isolation, and a relationship with food that had stopped being ordinary long before he ever put it on camera. The end of the trucking career came in two stages. The first was a speeding incident that Tismala himself captured on video. In the clip, he was sitting in his truck while a police officer spoke to him through the window. Tears streamed down his face as the ordeal unfolded. He explained to the camera, and apparently to himself, that he had been driving at what he believed was an appropriate speed while passing officers on the side of the road, not realizing that he was required to slow down further when law enforcement was present on the roadway.
I just got pulled over. I was subject to arrest. They said that they could have gotten hurt, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like I didn't see them. But the law is the law.
It's not entirely clear whether this incident directly cost him his job.
And like you see a video like that, it's like you know, like you feel bad. Like he was just a normal person at that point. It's
The
crazy.
beginning of the end, but Tismala
Like look at him in the car. Look at this image of him in the car. It's like why would you want to live like that? Like even at my size now, right? Like I wouldn't consider myself. I'm not doing this for validation or pick me, right? But if I turn around, don't look at my butt. Like I feel like this, even though it's like a normal size, right? I still feel morbidly obese. I wouldn't say I feel like Tismala, right? But I still feel like, damn, I need to get my life together, and like yo, like my quality of life. If I got so much smaller, not so much smaller, but if I lost like, 20, 30 pounds, right? Like I'd be much happier, right? Even though I'm happy now, but like my quality of life would jump from here to here. And that takes a lot of work, but this is like, damn, like some days you look in the mirror, it's like, damn, why the fuck do I look like this? Like I just look at myself, or like I was looking at myself running on court and I'm just like jiggling and I'm like, damn, I don't like looking at that. And I know some girls like big boys, right? Where they at though? Where they at though? Sorry. But it's like, yo. How do you live like this? How do you live and like be okay with it? Like shows like 600-Pound Life, like why are we exploiting people like that? Some people do like get better, right? Some people actually do like improve their lives after being on that show, but it's like, damn, like how did you let it get to that point? Like I don't know. Maybe I'll never understand until I get put in that position. I hope I never get put in that position though.
described the experience as something that changed him fundamentally. In subsequent videos, he would say that he died when the incident happened and use other dramatic illustrations to express how utterly devastating the situation was for him.
I died. When that happened, I don't have the same statement.
This negative language would become a recurring and increasingly strange feature of his online presence. He used it to describe losing his ambition, or even something like a sleep paralysis episode that felt like burning.
That happened to me, and a burning sensation within my body started happening, and that burning sensation was hotter than fire, like a lighter on your skin.
He also
Okay.
used it to describe leaving the streets of the Bronx and
Okay.
express what his father had done to him.
So like I had this weird dream the other night. I wouldn't even call it a dream. What I call sleep paralysis, no, because I was moving, right? So I woke up like kind of conscious, kind of not conscious, and tell me what this is, right? Please tell me what this is. But like I woke up and hold on, I'm gonna close this. I woke up in the middle of the night, right? And I immediately, like, I thought an earthquake was happening. So, like, I got on the floor and, like, I put my head under the bed, right? Like, trying to put my whole body under the bed. But then something clicked. It was like my mind just reset and it was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you on the floor? And I just got back up and got back in bed and went, like, deeper into sleep. You know what I mean? But the fact that I remember that, I just remember it because, like, I was kind of, like, in a panic. I don't think I, like, yelled or anything. Like, I don't think that's happened before. But it's like, damn, what the hell? Like, why did I think that was happening? You know? And I think maybe because, like, since moving here, I'm a little bit more stressed out. Because, like, I'm on my own. So, like, when I hear noises, it's like, what is that? What is that? And I don't know, when I was at my old house, I'll also have these dreams where I'll just like wake up in a panic. I'm like, ah! You know? And like, I wouldn't be able to describe the dreams to you. It'd just be like, damn. Like, either something that was like, I remember one of them. It was like, this like, think about, think about All For One. Right? You guys know who that is from My Hero Academia. So think about him in the final season, well, in later seasons, where he's like doing the hand thing, where like the spikes come out of his hands and they're like crimson, right? Imagine that, and I felt like it was going through my whole body, and like it was like I was deteriorating, right? So I woke up, it was like, Oh my gosh. There was another one. I remember it was like slugs. Like I just remember slugs just like yeah. It was just a bunch of slugs. I didn't like that. So yeah. Yeah. Weird dreams. I don't know why. I need to get that sorted out, but I think I'm fine. Like I think I'm fine. Like I've been getting like really good sleep recently, but like as of I don't know. Maybe I need to evaluate. Maybe I need to do like a sleep study or something.
Second stage of his exit from trucking came and he simply announced that he was done. In a video posted in late July of 2024, he told his followers that he couldn't maintain it for much longer.
And yeah, this is my last week working. I can't work no more. I can't do it. Trucking is exhausting.
Mind you, he's eating
Too
Wendy's.
much at this point. I can't handle it.
But he pivoted almost immediately to talk about going on disability and focusing on his TikTok. Tismalo would later claim in a separate video that voices in his head had played a role in his decision to stop driving. These voices had allegedly told him it was unsafe to continue. This was the first and notably one of the very few times he ever mentioned voices, which made it difficult to assess how seriously to take it. His friend Tismalo later told a police dispatcher that Tismalo had been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Is this true or not? We have no definite answer for it. In his Uber Eats job, Tismalo also did a good job floundering his chances. He had actually used the Uber rental as a mobile dining experience. He would stop after nearly every ride to purchase food from whatever fast food restaurant was nearby, except Jamaican spots, McDonald's, Wendy's, whatever was available. Then he would eat in the car between pickups.
Imagine if I didn't have Uber car. What would I do? I would be begging.
The income from Ubering was going almost directly back into food, and the weekly rental fee for the car was an additional expense on top of that, making the whole arrangement financially questionable at best. Recently, Tismalo has been giving a new explanation for not working. In his words, he is disabled, with a mental illness, and is physically unable to work.
I don't know how much time I gotta keep saying this. I am disabled. I have a mental illness. Also, I'm physically unable to work. I have arthritis in my lower back.
But as we've seen from his unhealthy marriage to food, no one is the cause of his predicament other than himself. How did it ever evolve to such a stage? What enabled this? Some valuable answers stem from Tismalo's own roots.
Grow up normal in no type of way you are. And y'all could tell.
You see, Tismalo's family situation was something he returned to constantly in his videos, and he always had something new to say each time. From an early period, he already established that his parents weren't his favorite people on earth. In a Facebook post, Tismalo claimed that they weren't there for him when he needed them. My moms and pops wasn't there for me at my worst, so sorry if I act like I don't need nobody. And in yet another post, he blamed his mother for him being useless. I'm so fucking useless, I don't even use my body parts, thanks mom. Then another video in August 2025, he claimed that his family were devil worshippers who had used him as a pawn, but he was so powerful that nothing could work and they couldn't break him.
So growing up, I already told y'all this is what it is though.
I don't know. Because this is when he was like somewhat coherent. Right? Do I believe this? No, but I wasn't there. But like, could I chalk this up as like, oh, this guy was just like he just didn't get along with his parents. His parents probably like, yo, Tis, you're a loser. Terrell, you're a loser. Like, you know, like I'm sure. Like, were they probably the greatest people? Probably not. Right? But like, is it fair to blame all of your mishaps directly on them when it's like after a certain point you're an adult, and after a certain point you can say like no, you know what I'm saying, like no. So it's like, were they devil worshippers or were they just hard asses, you know? Yeah.
But I mean, both of the sides of my family worship the devil. You know what I'm saying? They use me as a pawn, but guess what? I'm so dedicated and deployed that they can't do nothing with me, you heard?
Tismalo also lumped his grandmother in the mix, saying that she always told him he was wrong as a way to tame him, and in his words, get him inside her.
My grandmother used to tell me that I'm too free. My uncle grandmother, she used to tell me that I'm too free. Like, what I was doing was wrong. Like, she want me inside her or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't fail. You know what I'm saying? Because what type of stuff is that? Like, she deserved me. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things. You know what I'm saying? From a fine, handsome, sexy, black.
See, now I don't believe
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
But this situation with his late grandmother would also shed light on one confusing aspect about Tismalo. You see, in the years between 2016 and 2020, Tismalo often posted warm-hearted messages about his grandmother. I will never forget my grandma. Instead of telling people about our problems and blabbering about when we doing bad to other people, she took us all in and dealt with our problems, and as a family, #real love. If it's not that, I don't want it. Happy Mother's Day. To my mom who birthed me to this world, my grandma that took care of me since I was little, and my grandma that's not here no more, love I miss and love you lots. In another post, he described how painful it was that his grandma was passing away, and in another one, he stated that he would gladly give up millions of dollars if he could save his grandma. Throughout most of his Facebook posts, he spoke fondly of the elderly woman. However, by the time he was posting on TikTok, the grandmother who had been the center of his emotional world had been recast entirely. She was no longer an angel worth mentioning every 5 minutes.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it gets to a point where it's like, do you believe this guy? Do you believe anything he has to say? I'm not even gonna lie. Sorry, let me just get my thoughts together. But it's like, yo, are we really gonna believe what this guy has to say? Even though, like, like he's clearly proven that he's like incoherent and like not a very trustworthy source when it comes to anything. Like, you got to be surprised. Like, you just, for somebody like him, you just have to expect him. He's gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just like that. That's just him. But yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get a snack. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little hungry. So I'll be right back.